is offering his Dandavad Pranams to his Shri Master Nitila Prashna Vishnupada Astatra Sri Srimad-Bhagavatam Bhama Goswami Maharaj and Srila Bhaktivedanta Nitila Prashna Vishnupada Astatra Sri Srimad-Bhagavatam Narayana Goswami Maharaj. And thereafter, Nitilila Prashna Vishnupada Astatra Sri Srimad-Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj and all the assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis assembled at the lotus feet. He offers his Dandavat Pranams. Today, it's a very auspicious day. We are gathered. Very beautiful day. And especially today is Baladeva Prabhu's Rasa-yatra. And together, Shyamananda Prabhu's Abhirvav, appearance day, and Vansivadan Ananda, Tirobhav Tithi, no, Abhirvav Tithi, appearance, both appearance days. Krishna's Rasa-yatra we have spoken about, or will speak about. Vrindavan Das Thakur in Sri Sri Chaitanya Chaitamrita describes Baladeva Prabhu's Raslila.
तान रस क्रीड़ा कथा परम उदार वृंदावने गोपीसने करिला बिहार दुई मास बसंत माधव मधु नामे हलायो रास क्रीड़ा करई पुराणे সেই সকল শ্লোকেই শুনে ভাগবতে শিশু কহেন শুনে রাজা পরীক্ষিতে दो मासो तत्र सावत् आसीन मधु माधव एव च रामक्षपासु भगवान गोपीनां ऋतिमा वहन परमेश्वर भगवान श्री बलराम मधु माधव यह 2 मास
these 2 months Madhav at night with the gopis he bestowed upon the gopis this pranay sukh, this happiness of divine transcendental love. With many consorts.
बगीचा में श्री बलराम प्रभु आनंद उत्सव करने लगे.
They performed amorous pastimes with the consorts. By the under the rays of the moon, very conducive atmosphere. The rays of the moon were shining. At that time, Mother Nature had taken a very beautiful form and very fragrant air, refreshing air was blowing. At night, the lotus flowers were blossoming by themselves. all the gandharvas, the heavenly damsels, in their abode, they were glorifying Balaram's qualities. At that time, Balaram Prabhu himself, with those consorts, performed various pastimes, like an intoxicated male elephant performs various pleasures with the female elephant. In the same way, Baladeva Prabhu, with those Ramanis, the damsels, were performed very sweet amorous pastimes. In the same way as in the heavenly planets, Airavat, Indra's elephant, with many different associates, performs pleasing pastimes. In the same way, Baladev performs his sweet pastimes. At that time, in the sky, the demigods, playing various types of musical instruments, captivated the hearts of everyone. The names of different instruments. At that time, in the sky, Dudumbi, the drum, was played by the Gandharvas in a very pleasing way, and they showered flowers. The great rishis, the great learned scholars, full of rasic knowledge and sentiments, were all captivated in the divine pleasure. In this way, all the rishis, they glorified Balaram's qualities.
তারাও বলরামের রাশি করেন স্তবন, যার রাশি দেবে আসি পুষ্পবৃষ্টি করে, দেবে জানে ভেদ নাহি কৃষ্ণ হলধরে, চারি বেদে গুপ্ত বলরামের চরিত, আমি কি বলিব সব পুরাণে বিদিত, মূর্খ দোষে কেহ কেহ না দেখি পুরাণ, বলরাম রাস ক্রীড়া করে অপ্রমাণ, দুই ঠাঁই এক ঠাঁই দুই ভাই গোপিকা সমাজে, করিলেন রাস ক্রীড়া वृंदावन माझे। यहाँ पर वृंदावन दास ठाकुर कह रहे हैं,
Vrindavan Das Thakur,
संग आदि की सर्वत्र निंदन किया गया।
It has been described in the Shastras that to associate with other women not related to oneself is highly forbidden.
विद्वान व्यक्ति की भी चित्त की विचलित कर देती है।
disturb even those great learned persons.
विद्वान कोपी मन संकर्ष अर्थात जो बड़े बड़े योगींद्र मुनींद्र
Those great yogis and stalwart sadhus, they become disturbed.
इसलिए शास्त्र में कहा गया एकांत स्थान में माँ के साथ भी
one should not even stay with one's mother in a solitary place, or a young girl, or one's sister. They can disturb even the minds of great stalwart personalities.
किंतु बलदेव प्रभु
But Baladeva Prabhu, in a very solitary place, with these young ladies, he performed pastimes that induced the great sages and saints to glorify. Meaning what? When a qualified person performs certain activities, that is glorifiable. But one who glorifies somebody who is not qualified, this becomes a fault. In this, Pariksit Maharaj said to Pariksit Maharaj asked Shukadeva Gosvami, the Lord appeared to establish Dharma in this world. The Bhagavad Gita shlok, Paritranaya sadhunam yuge yuge. In different ages, the Lord appears to annihilate the miscreants and to deliver the devotees. How is the Lord performing these beautiful pastimes with these young ladies? So this doubt arose in the mind of Pariksit Maharaj. How Yadupati Krishna, who came to establish religious principles, is performing these activities in a secluded place with young ladies. What is the benefit for the people of this world? Because in Shastra it is said that personality who is honorable, their activities we should be following. This shloka from Bhagavad Gita, that those activities performed by an honorable person, a righteous, religious person, a noble person, should be followed. Krishna, by performing these activities, what is he teaching us? At that time, Shukadeva Gosvami, he said to Pariksit Maharaj, I said this before to you. This Ras Leela is performed by Sri Bhagavan. In the Srimad-Bhagavatam, in the 10th canto, these 29th chapter to 33, the Ras Leela has been described. From the 29th chapter, first verse, Badrani Uvacha, or Shukha Uvacha. Badrani meaning in Badrik Ashram, Krishna, Dvaipa and Vedavyasa, by his severe austerities, attained one son, Shukadeva Gosvami. That's why he is known as Badrayani, by being the son of Vyasadeva. Dasarath's son, Ramchandra's name is Dasarathi. दशरथ महाराज के पुत्र। ठीक उसी प्रकार श्रीमद् भागवत में, in this way, in the Srimad-Bhagavatam, in the 10th canto, in the 29th chapter, first verse, who is speaking this katha? Shukadeva Goswami himself. Badrani Uvacha. इस प्रसंग में थोड़ी सी कथा, ये श्रीमद् भागवत ग्रंथ जो है, व्यासदेव गोस्वामी अनेकों स्थान पर बैठ करके उन्होंने रचना की, एक स्थान पर नहीं. He sat in many places to recite
टीकाकार ने कहा,
this Srimad Bhagavatam. The commentators have said, oh, Srila Vyasadeva, who has manifested all the Vedas, Puranas and other scriptures, he was present in many different places to write these scriptures. When Gurudeva, for example, wrote his scriptures, wrote his books in different places, sometimes in the Philippines, Fiji, Manila Deep, he wrote there. Sometimes in Hawaii. Very beautiful place. He sat there to write in many different places. Krishna, Dvaipa and Vedavyasa. All the Puranas that he manifested. The four Vedas, Rig, Sama, Yajur, Athava, and the Upanishads, Vedanta Darshan he manifested. He wrote these in different places, sitting in different places, not in one place. Gurudeva used to say, the Srimad Bhagavatam was written in different places. But the 10th canto he wrote while he was in Braj. These chapters from 29 to 33, these 5 chapters They were written in Vrindavan, where we perform parikram. When we reach, Badrika Ashram, Bear fal, one fruit called bear fruit. Beautiful. This beautiful tree with beautiful fruits, in that beautiful place by the Jamuna. Just seeing that place, one becomes very pleased. But now Jamuna is a little bit far away. Krishna Dvaipayan Vedavyasa, he wrote Srimad-Bhagavatam 10th canto 29 to 33. There was one Badrik ashram there in Vrindavan. Traditionally they know this Badrik ashram in the north, in Badrinath. But the Srimad-Bhagavatam, and especially these 5 life airs of the Srimad-Bhagavatam, the 5 chapters, these 5 chapters from 29 to 33, they were written at that place in Vrindavan. When one writes a book, there has to be some stimulation. One hari-katha. If you speak sitting in Calcutta, where there are many people, they're coming and going, where there's a lot of noise and activity. Or if you recite in a place like Vrindavan or Radhakund, Giriraj, Govardhan, a place where it's very calm, quiet, sweet, if you write sitting in that place, it will be another outcome. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada used to say, one Bhagavad Katha, if you recite sitting in Calcutta or recite sitting in Radhakund, there will be some difference. Because sitting in Radhakund and speaking hari-katha, that stimulation is natural. Radha Kunda Tata Kunja Kutiro Govardhana Parvata Jamunati Khagamiga Kulo Malaya Vatas. उस स्वाभाविक रूप में क्या होता है, उस स्थान भी परिवेश भी उसी प्रकार हो जाता है. That place becomes a place of stimulation. If you see Radhakund, your heart will automatically become enlivened and full of joy. Jad Rama Krishna Charana Sparsha Pramoda Manam Tanati Sagopagani Pani Asujavasa Kandara Kandamur. Giriraj Govardhan gaye aap log? Have you been to Giriraj Govardhan? What did you see? What a beautiful place.
गिरिराज गोवर्धन। और इसलिए राधा जी कारी है, अंताय उद्री अबला हरिदास वर्य जद राम कृष्ण चरण स्पर्श प्रमोद मानन तनती सौगोप गौनी पानी सुजवस कंदर कंद मूल। गिरिराज गोवर्धन किस प्रकार सेवा आदि करते हैं?
How Giriraj Govardhan is serving.
तीन हरिदास का है।
There are three Haridasis. Haridas, Haridas Tama, Haridas Uttam. Tara, Tama and Uttama.
युधिष्ठिर महाराज की कहा जाता है
Yudhishthir Maharaj is Haridas, and Giriraj Govardhan is Haridas Tama. There are three Haridas, but there are different levels. Tatama means levels. Meaning to say, when we go to Giriraj Govardhan and go to Radhakund, Shamkund and do parikram, see, having darshan of these places, our hearts become stimulated, enlivened. What is the stimulation in Delhi? We should go to Vrindavan every now and then. Yesterday we did parikram, very nice. Yamuna Devi was flowing nicely, making her sweet sound. Kal, kal, kal. Krishna Dvaipan Vedavyas. In the 10th canto of the Srimad-Bhagavatam, chapter 29 to 33. He wrote it sitting where? In Vrindavan. That very sweet place. There's the Jamuna was very, very close to that place, making a sweet sound, kal, kal, kal. But because of time, she was moved a little further away. So here it is being said, those munis, rishis, who learned persons who criticize this, who initially criticized Baladev's activities, are now glorifying, and having realized that Sri Baladev is non-different from Sri Krishna. He's only different in color. Baladev is a fair complexion and Krishna is dark. They are non-different, Baladev and Krishna. If you see a difference, then there will be an offense. So, seeing Baladev's ras, they began to glorify it. And those who do not have any philosophical conclusions, those foolish persons, those who have not studied the scriptures thoroughly, where they argue, where is it written about Baladev's ras? Here it says no. In one place in Vrindavan, both brothers, Krishna and Balaram, they performed Ras. The meaning of Ras, there are many different mellows that are tasted and that are tasted by the devotees. Ras does not have only one meaning. Because our mind is so contaminated, hearing the word Ras, we turn our nose. But Ras is not like this. Ras is very pure. It's the embodiment, personification of divine transcendental love. Those who do not know about this transcendental love, this prem. Prem is the activities of the spiritual world. In this world, we say prem, 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 and love, love, love. Love, love, love. In a laboratory. It's send everybody to the blood test. But this love, it's transcendental and pure and not of this world. In this world, this love does not exist. That which we call love, prem, in this world is calm. In this world, what we call prem, love, is reversed. That person we love loves somebody else. And that person we think we love loves somebody else. The love in this world, it goes from one person to another to another. Gurudeva wrote one book, The Way of Love. Have you read this book? Read it. The Way of Love. Srila Gurudeva speaking about the Ras dance of Baladeva Prabhu. There was one king by the name Raja Bharti Hari. He was young, about 18 to 20 years old. He married one princess. Listen careful to this story. After the wedding, told his wife, the king told his wife, we are married now. You are now queen and I am king. On this very auspicious day, I want to give one gift to you. This will be a symbol of our love, a remembrance of our love. Saying this, the king gave the queen very expensive necklace. For the neck. And the king said, Raja Bharta Hari, this necklace, this is the symbol of our love for each other. It will indicate our love and affection. And keep it safe. Prem, love, that thing which is very, very valuable, where do we keep it? We have to keep it very carefully, safe, so nobody would steal it. Like if we keep something very valuable in a safe, and the key we keep very safe with us, we don't give it to anyone else. We'll just keep it to us, ourselves, and not to anyone else. Like your bank PIN code, your number, bank number. You don't give to everyone. If you give it to your husband, it will take the money from your account. That kind of husband you will find today. So that combination you keep safe. If they find out, they find out where your wife's account is and how much she has money, and then everything will be gone. There's many incidences like this. Many people, I hear from many people of these stories. And everywhere, not just India. If you have a husband who's alcoholic, then you are lost. So the king told the queen, this necklace I'm giving you is the symbol of our love and affection for each other. Keep it safe. The queen said, of course, certainly, and which she did keep it safe. Like this, almost 15 years passed by. One day, the king was sitting on his throne in his assembly, and many ministers were nearby surrounding him. In a very nice setting, there was a dance performance going on. Like this in the royal court. Some pleasure, entertainment, musical instruments playing. Not in today's days. At those times, in those ages, to keep the king happy. Though after becoming very tired from his various duties, great learned scholars, saints used to come, and entertainers of various different types, dancers, performers, jesters, very entertaining presentations they offered to the king. In this way there was activity in the assembly, after which just before the festival was over, one girl came in front of the king and said, I want to present something very valuable to you. She performed a very beautiful dance, and everybody was pleased to see. And they all glorified, saying, sadhu, sadhu. The king was very happy, and the king rewarded her as a valuable gift
उपहार दे दी है डांसर को। नर्तकी मनी मन विचार करने लगे,
the dancer thought,
राजा मुझे ऐसे सुंदर
gave me such a beautiful gift,
उपहार दिया, गिफ्ट दिया, ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति, मुझे भी कुछ देना चाहिए।
then I should give the king something also.
भाई कुछ से लेते हैं तो कुछ देना पड़ता है।
If we if we receive something, then we should give something in return.
ना केवल लेते रहो,
We cannot just keep taking.
कभी कभी दिया करो।
Sometimes we should give.
लिया करो अच्छी है, क्योंकि कभी कभी भी दिया करो।
But sometimes you should also give. Not like a beggar with a hand out all the time begging. Something we should. Dadati pratigranti.
Dadati pratigranati gujamakyati prichati bhumti bhajati chaiva saravida pratilakshanam.
In Upadeshamrita, the shlok is there.
Dadati pratigranati. ऐसे भी चमकदारी नहीं था, उनके घर में रखा था, किसी ने उनको दिया था सही,
somebody had given her.
कितने गिफ्ट मिल जाता है। अच्छा, राजा का हाथ में दे दी।
She gave this gift of this.
देखा और देखते देखते
looking at this gift, looking at this necklace that the dancer had given, that same garland, that same necklace that he had given the queen 15 years ago. The evidence, there was, it was written his name and date. On the occasion of the wedding of the king and queen. And the king's name was there, and the queen's name was there. And the date of the marriage ceremony was also there. How did they get this? He thought. This very expensive necklace that I gave to the queen 15 years before. How did this girl, this dancer get? Then the dancer, the king became very grave. He spoke to the dancer and said, "Speak honestly. Where did you get this necklace from? If you don't, then I will give you the death sentence." Yeah. Then the girl became very nervous and started to shake. And the girl was thinking I would please the king, but a different reaction came. The king became even more grave. Said, "Tell me, who gave you this necklace?" Maharaj, hey. She tried to argue or speak. The king was stern and direct with her. Your minister one day came to me. We used to have loving affection towards me. And he gave me this necklace. I did not know the value of this necklace. He gave it to me. And I kept it to one side. Now I'm giving it to you. I did not know the importance of this necklace. Don't tell anyone. Just go from here quietly. Go and speak. Or else. Just like a cow, in a goshala, is in a cowshed. Like the shed, cowshed is on fire, and the cow is just waiting for somebody to cut the rope that it's tied to escape. Just like that, as the rope is cut, the guy runs. In the same way, the dancer ran out of the courtroom. The king shouted, "Run, go from here." And in the same way, the dancer, she left that assembly. The king then called the minister. The minister thought, I must be called for some special reason, maybe some king's remnants, or he is inviting me to a king's royal meal. Maybe the king will take me to some special place. Like this. Did you, the king challenged the minister, showed him the necklace. Did you give this girl this necklace? The minister was very nervous. He was thinking what I was thinking and now what predicament I am in. His head was spinning. Where did you get this? And did you give this necklace to this dancer? Yes. I gave it to the dancer because I have feelings for her. And where did you get this necklace from? Your wife gave me this necklace. Really? Don't say this to anyone. Don't tell anybody else this. Go from here. And the minister, in the same way, ran out of the assembly, in the same way as the dancer. There's one Hindi saying, "Jaan bache to lakho paaye," meaning that if your life is saved, you are very fortunate. You have everything. Then the king summoned the queen. Through the calling bell. The security guard go and call the queen to come immediately here. The queen thought maybe today there is some special event, some special consideration. She dressed herself very nicely, decorated herself, makeup, and like proud, like a female elephant. How she walks, how an elephant walks, female elephant, very slowly, with great love, like a swan. Very steady and carefully a swan walks like that with his two paddling feet. The king is calling me. She's thinking, some special treat. One necklace I've lost, maybe he's offering me another necklace. She's thinking. The queen came, very nicely dressed and presented. The king sitting upright, very stern. On the sides of the queen, there's so many maidservants. Some with an umbrella, some with a fan. She's a queen. All her maids in waiting are with her. And she sat on her throne. All the maids. The king dismissed. The king thought there's some very special occasion. She's where she's being taken. Which land are we going to today? Finland, Switzerland, Scotland, Iceland. Maybe he's going to reveal his secret to me. She was very happy. When you meet with somebody alone, there must be something special to exchange. Something special you cannot tell in front of everybody else. Where are we going? Finland, Iceland, Switzerland, Sugarland. How many types of lands there are? She's waiting in anticipation. The king said, "Can I ask one thing?" The queen said, "Yes." Today, 15 years before, we were married. The king is remembering. And the queen is agreeing. It was a very nice time, reminiscing about what happened, how many kings came, all the people that were invited, what a beautiful celebration there was, how romantic, and the queen spoke, the king spoke to the queen, and the queen was very pleased and happy to hear. Anniversary of their anniversary, their marriage anniversary. Yes, yes. Very nice. Like this, the king spoke. I gave you one necklace at that time. It was very small and insignificant. No, the queen said, no, no. It's an insignificant gift. The queen said, no, no, don't say like this. That was very, very valuable. How can I say your glories? She was speaking very humbly. the king was saying, "You're so beautiful. What can I give you? I gave you such an insignificant gift, one necklace." The queen said, "No, no. You gave me such a beautiful gift. Nobody could give me, or has given me in the past, or will give me in the future. Did you keep that necklace very safe?" "Oh, Maharaj, is that a question to ask? That which you have given me with such love and affection, how can I lose such a thing? This very sacred thing. You told me that this was the symbol of our love and affection." "Yes, Maharaj, I remember this very well. I've kept it in such a nice place, hidden place, locked safely. And I've not given the key to anyone. I've kept the key with me." The king, very happy. 15 years have passed by. The queen knows what happened to that necklace. She gave it to the minister, and the minister must have kept it safe. And the king asked the queen, "Where is the necklace?" She said, "I've kept it safe." "Please show me the necklace," the king said. "Certainly, why not? Please bring." "Today I'm very tired," the queen said. "I'm very busy also. After 1 or 2 days, I can show you. Many of my maids have come and they are waiting. We have many guests. You have called me all of a sudden. Tomorrow I will give you." "No, not tomorrow. Now. Show me." Now the king became a little stern. "No," the queen said. "In this way, time has gone by. 15 years, I've not seen that necklace. I will show you later." The queen said, "What to do now?" "I've kept it in the safe." "And the key?" the king said. Just to delay and play for time, the queen said, "Oh, I can't remember where I put the key." "Try to remember," the king said. After a little while, the queen said, I will tell you. I will show you." "No." Sometimes there's 2 keys. One key she has, one key I have, the king said. And the king gave the key to the queen, and she opened the safe and pretended to look for the necklace. She's a very great actress, like a cinema artist. That 5-10 minutes passed by, and not being able to find the necklace. "I can't find it," lamenting, causing a scene, a drama. I will show you tomorrow." Then the king showed the queen, "Is this the necklace you're looking for?" And acting like this, with tears coming from her eyes, so many tears, like Sita in the Ramayana. Deepika, name of the actress, produced so many tears. Actor and actresses. They are given something in their eyes to make them cry. Like this, she was crying so much. Like she soaked the necklace in water like Ganga Jal. How did you get this necklace? Stupid nonsense, rascal, speak properly. Did you give this necklace to somebody? You see this sword? I will cut your throat. The king said sternly, show me, tell me. Properly tell me. Who did you give it to? The queen said, oh Maharaj, I fell in love with the minister and I gave the necklace to him. She had to speak the truth. This is love, the king said. I gave it to you. You gave it to the minister. The minister gave it to the dancer. The dancer gave it to me. Maharani. She became, the queen became ashamed. In the end, the love of this world is such, going from one place to one person to another. We should understand this carefully, that what we call love in this world is not love. Prem, this word prem, it is reserved for Golok Vrindavan. That topmost crest, jewel, crown is in the heart of Srimati Radhika. Prem Samput. Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad has written this one book. It is called Prem Samput. Samput means like a treasure store. That's where this prem, this transcendental love resides. And it's only present in Golok Vrindavan, in the heart of Srimati Radhika. And this word prem, or this thing, prem, this love, is not of this world. Those who speak about this love in this world is not the true thing, the true object. The language of prem is that which gives pleasure to Krishna's senses is called prem. It's not possible in this world. That's why it's said in this shlok, it's not possible in this world. Let me see in this world. Look how they are loving and dedicated to each other. But this is for our material pleasure, material senses. When this is not there anymore, then the love disappears, goes. This is only because there is a cause. When the cause is finished, then the prem, the love, is no longer there. But the transcendental love, even if there is a cause for the love to be broken or diminished, that love does not break or diminish, but it increases continuously. In this world, we have love and affection for mother, father, sister, brother. This is temporary love. And our body is finished, then where is that love go? At that time, until our body is there, then the love is there. But when the body finishes, the love is also finished. Where we say mother, father, brother, friend, son, daughter, until that Atma is in the body, then there is some relationship and some love. When that soul, the Atma, leaves that body, then we do not or cannot even touch the body. Then we do pinda, we do offer these oblations so that we don't get any ghost in the house related or hanging about with the body. Only that love is only temporary for some period of time, at that present time. That transcendental love and affection is in the spiritual world, Golok Vrindavan, Bhagavata Prem. All the practice that we perform, the endeavors that we make, is to attain this transcendental love. The one sidelong glance of Srimati Radhika would befall on us. Kripa, Bhaja. When we will get this mercy from the sidelong glance of Srimati Radhika, we're trying to attain this transcendental love. When we attain this transcendental love, automatically this love for the material world will become insignificant. We will reject it. As we attain something that is of a higher quality or superior nature, then that of the lower nature will all go. Like if we take jaggery, gore, molasses, but then if somebody gives us a very high quality of sweet, we will disregard the molasses, the gore, and take the sweet, the high class of sweet. In the same way, one who attains the love of God, they will leave behind and naturally disregard this love of the material world. So that's why we say we have to connect with the transcendental love, and having done that, the other love of this material world will become insignificant. It will become like insignificant. Like he gave the example of an octopus in the water, in the ocean, who grabs on tightly. But we must do this with God by service. This is what we are trying to say, that we attach ourselves to the Lord and His service. We stay in this material world, and we respect everybody with love and affection. Not reject anyone, and give due respect, and at the same time serve the Lord. Like this, life after life, this attachment to this material world will go naturally. Just like the snake does not make any extra endeavor to shed its skin, it does this naturally. In the same way, living in this material world, giving honor and respect to all brothers, sisters, mother, father, showing love and affection, and we should worship the Lord and serve Guru and the Vaishnavas. And It may take many lifetimes. It may not be in one lifetime. It will take time. So we should engage in service. So we'll stop here for the second part of this, and one more part we will do. Gurudev is speaking about the Baladeva Ras Leela and describing the nature of love. He's saying Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. He was going from Delhi to Vrindavan. As much we go towards Vrindavan, Delhi will be further away. And in the other way, when we're coming from Vrindavan going towards Delhi, then Delhi at one point will be closer and Vrindavan will be further. As much as the meaning of this example is that as much as we're doing service towards Shri Guru Vaishnava and God, then we are coming that much closer and closer and further away from the illusory potency of the Lord Maya. Like if we're sitting in the train. The meaning of this example is that we will have more and more love and affection and become closer to God the more we do seva and serve. And then we will have experience slowly through this process of Shraddha, Sadhusanga. There are many levels of prem. Shraddha to Ashakti, this is our sadhana. Then after that is Kripa Sadhya. Then we get, by the mercy of the Lord, we will get to the stage of Bhav. When that becomes matured, it is called Ashakti, and when that's matured, it's called Rati. When Rati is matured, then we become Bhav. And when Bhav is matured, Prem. There are many levels of Prem. And when we reach Prem, then we leave our sadhak, the practitioner's body, because it cannot hold this Prem. As we say and give the example, the milk of a tigress you cannot put in a ordinary container. You have to put in the golden pot. In the same way, this Prem cannot be contained in this material body. The characteristics of Prem are such. It's more colder than ice and more hot than fire. And if we combine these two conditions, it is described that Prem is like that, like the combination of drinking poison and nectar at the same time. Prem, transcendental love, is no material thing. And Vishuddha Prem, that very high, pure Prem, love, and is exclusively belonging to Srimati Radhika, not of Vaikuntha. It's called Aishwarya Mula Prem, and with the mood of opulence. But the Prem and love of Golok Vrindavan is absolutely pure, uncontaminated. Hem, meaning gold. In gold, there is some impurities. If to purify this contaminated gold, you have to put it in fire again and again. then that impurities will be removed. A goldsmith knows this process. Then he tests it and again puts it into heat. And anything added into that gold is removed until you get pure gold. If you go to sell gold, there is one black stone, Kashoti it's called, to check the quality of the gold. In the same way, to measure prem, this transcendental love, there are different levels. Sneha, Mahan, and our acharyas have showed in Ujjwal Nilamani this process. And it is the place of the transcendental world, not of this world. We cannot even speak about it completely. Even so, the scriptures, personalities like Rupa and Sanatan have given these descriptions. What is the characteristics of sneha? When the heart becomes what is the definition of love? It is given that even if there's a cause for it to be destroyed, it cannot be destroyed, but it increases. This is called prem. If in this world, if there's a reason for the love to be broken, it will break. When a girl loves a boy, but if there is some objection, like mother and father who objected to their relationship, and they marry others, but then they marry somebody else, they have children, but over time they forget their first love. But Srimati Radhika's love for Krishna, that supreme transcendental love, cannot be broken. Jatila and Kutila, mother-in-law and sister-in-law of Srimati Radhika, however much obstacles they put, but her love for Krishna increases more and more. This is the definition of prem. It increases, and even having a cause for it to break. And even more higher definition Rupa Goswami gives, it's like one teardrop. In this world we cry for what? Material things. But we don't cry for God. And this is not an ordinary thing. If somebody cries for God, who cries for God? Those who love God. But we cry for things of this material world. But that thing which we have lost, we are not crying for, because we have no relationship with that. We do not know. Like if we have a very valuable jewel in our pocket, we did not know, or we did know it was very valuable, and we cry for that, and it comes in our dreams, and we constantly anxious about it. What that supreme thing we have lost is Govinda, Bhagavan, but we do not cry for that thing, nor do we remember. There is no teardrop for that. If our mother or father leave their body, we cry. But we do not cry for Govinda. Who cries for Govinda?
অনলে পশিব কোথা গেলে পাবো যে আনিল প্রেমধন করুণা প্রচুর है ना
प्रभु कथा गिरा
उसमें है ना पासाने कुटी को माथा
in this song Jayanilo Premadhana I will dash my head against the stone. The associates of Mahaprabhu, the day associates of Mahaprabhu, where have they gone?
प्रभु कोथा गेलो आचार्य ठाकुर कहाँ पासाने कुटिब माथा अनले पशिब गौरांग गुणेर निधि कोथा गेले पाबो से सब संगीर संगे যে কই রবিলা সে সম্বনা পায়া কান্দে নরোত্তম দাস নরোত্তম দাস ঠাকুর कैसे दिन है उनके बताने ये महाप्रभु के प्रिय पात्रगण प्रियजन है
These are dear associates of Mahaprabhu. Where have they gone? Sarup Damodar Ramananda. Rupa Goswami Pad, most intimate associates of and beloved of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gadadhar Pandit. Where will I find them? Where will I get their association? I'm ready to beat my head against the stone and enter into fire, but where will I get their association? Because why? Because we don't feel like this, because we have no relationship. This is the language and definition of love. One teardrop. We are anchoring, and for those who we love, we are chasing after them. The sadhak practitioner should have this love and affection towards Guru Pad Padma, and only through Shri Guru can we attain that thing that we have lost. And renounce those things which are not related, and surrender ourselves to the lotus feet of Shri Guru. We have to have unflinching faith towards Shri Guru. And this is what Srimati Radhika is saying. How can I attain Govinda? This word ras, it's the topmost embodiment of the love of Srimati Radhika. That which is mundane, we are thinking, is ras. Ras is not like that. This ras is the quality of the transcendental divine love of the divine couple. This love in the hearts of the gopis, this is the real love. It looks like ordinary meeting of a man and a woman. No, but this is not like this. This is transcendental. You will not understand by speaking about it or hearing about it. You will understand. You will understand by experiencing it through these sa-samvid dasha or javad ashray vritti. Just hearing about Baladev's ras, these persons were criticizing because they were not qualified. Baladeva Prabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bhagavan. Here, the evidence is given in Srimad-Bhagavatam. Krishna, Balarama, they were performing Ras in Vrindavan in these 2 months, Chaitra, Vaishakha month. They're called Madhumas. A very nice time. And those who are qualified will take pleasure in those plasters, and those who are not qualified will not appreciate, or they will criticize. The bumblebee takes the pollen from the flower. There are other types of bees. They bite into the petals of the flower. They're not qualified to taste the nectar from the flower. The bumblebee takes the fragrance and the pollen, sweet pollen from the flower. There's one fly who sits on dirt, and one who tastes the nectar from the pollen. They actually contaminate the flower. How the bumblebee tastes the nectar. Only those who are qualified, they will appreciate. Baladeva Prabhu ki jai. Krishna Balaram ki jai. Jai Shri Radhe. Time is up. So, very nice. So we conclude the third part of the class here. Vanchakapatribhyascha kripasindubhyo patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavabhyo namo namaha. Please excuse any of my faults, and anything good is a result of Srila Gurudeva's mercy and blessings. Hare Krishna.